tucked in a velvet pouch, while I'm sinking deeply into this tattered leather couch. My spirit is a puppet on a very invisible string, waiting for the chaotic bells of your memory to ring. I'm brewing up a potion made of salt and bitter tears, trying to eradicate the echoes of the wasted years. The shadows in the corner are beginning to take a name, playing a very dangerous and a supernatural game. I've been wandering the marshland with a candle in my hand, searching for a mystery that I'll never understand. My pulse is a rhythm that the spirits chose to write inside the heavy belly of a moonless, humid night. There's a needle in the image, there's a fever in the bone, communicating through a frequency that we have never known. The atmosphere is electric, the atmosphere is dense, waiting for the ritualistic healing to finally commence. Voodoo soul, dancing in the middle of the flame, calling out the syllables of a long forgotten name. It's a supernatural blues, a rhythmic haunting spell, caught between the heaven and a very personal hell. Oh, voodoo soul, vibrating with an ancient dark desire. Oh, walking through the embers of a spiritual high fire. The Obiaman is humming a revolutionary tune underneath the hollow silver of a very jagged moon. He says the spirit isn't something that the wicked man can buy. It's a bird of paradise that is destined for the sky. I'm breaking the enchantment with a loud and holy shout, letting all the stagnant energy finally flow out. Staring at the smoke from a stick of burning sage, while I'm tearing out the lyrics from a very dusty page. I used to be a victim of your psychological hex, but now I'm navigating levels that are beautifully complex. I'll find my own magic in the rhythm of the beat before I make a final and a very dark retreat. There's a needle in the image, there's a fever in the bone, communicating through a frequency that we have never known. The atmosphere is electric, the atmosphere is dense, waiting for the ritualistic healing to finally commence. Voodoo soul, dancing in the middle of the flame, calling out the syllables of a long forgotten name. It's a supernatural blues, a rhythmic haunted spell, caught between the heaven and our very personal hell. Oh, voodoo soul, vibrating with an ancient dark desire. Oh, walking through the embers of a spiritual high fire. Spill the cauldron, break the tiny waxen doll, taking back the sovereignty and the total clear control. The magic is within us, the magic is the truth, reclaiming the vitality of our stolen bitter youth. Rise up, shake the gold. Spirit rise, open eyes, break the chain, kill the pain, kill the pain. Oh, voodoo soul, dancing in the middle of the flame, calling out the syllables of a long forgotten name. Oh, it's a supernatural blues, a rhythmic haunting spell, caught between the heaven and a very personal hell. Oh, voodoo soul, vibrating with an ancient dark desire. Oh, walking through the embers of a spiritual high fire. The spell is broken, the soul is free. Voodoo soul, beyond the mystery piercing through the cracked blind, leaving the chaotic nightmare of our argument behind. The morning rays are merciless, exposing every awful flaw. A cruel ultraviolet light that feels incredibly raw. I squint my puffy eyes against the scorching yellow flare, feeling the immense humidity tangle in my uncombed hair. Staring at the parched horizon where the crops refuse to yield, standing like a scarecrow in the middle of a barren field. The soil is baked solid, cracking under the intense degrees, begging the sweltering atmosphere for a momentary breeze. My canteen dried up hours ago, my lips are severely chapped. Inside this terrifying thermal oven, I am completely trapped. The temperature is elevating, melting our endurance away. Nowhere to find a shelter in the middle of the blazing day. We endure the blinding radiance, sweating from every pore, wondering how much longer we can take this solar war. Bitter sun baking the earth with a ruthless might, an agonizing spotlight replacing the gentle night, searing the fragile epidermis, leaving an angry burn, watching the vibrant green landscapes inevitably turn. Oh, bitter sun, a tyrant hanging in the pale blue sky, demanding that every single tear must instantly dry. Mirages dance upon the asphalt, a deceptive watery trick, making my exhausted, hallucinating mind incredibly sick. The thermometer shatters from the absolute extreme heat, dragging my severely blistered, overloaded, weary feet. I seek the shadow of a cactus, a prickly, desperate shade, hoping this relentless, fiery punishment will finally fade. I draw the heavy velvet curtains, hiding from the awful glare, sitting by the oscillating fan, gasping for some cooler air. The ice cubes melt instantly inside my lukewarm lemonade, reflecting on the monumental compromises we have made. Our romance withered quickly like a daisy in the severe drought, leaving nothing but a massive, unavoidable amount of doubt. The temperature is elevating, melting our endurance away. Nowhere to find a shelter in the middle of the blazing day. We endure the blinding radiance, sweating from every pore, wondering how much longer we can take this solar war. Bitter sun baking the earth with a ruthless might, an agonizing spotlight replacing the gentle night, searing the fragile epidermis, leaving an angry bird, watching the vibrant green landscapes inevitably turn. Oh, bitter sun, a tyrant hanging in the pale blue sky, demanding that every single tear must instantly dry. Praying for a dark eclipse to swallow the glowing sphere, waiting for the soothing twilight to miraculously appear. Block the radiation shield, the vulnerable tender skin. Let the cooling evening salvation finally begin. Bring down the dusk, extinguish the flame, so thirsty, throat is dry, blazing orb in the sky. Bitter sun baking the earth with a ruthless might, an agonizing spotlight replacing the gentle night, searing the fragile epidermis, leaving an angry bird, watching the vibrant green landscape sun sinking in the west. I'm staring at the bottom of a cracked and dirty glass, watching all the opportunities and the holy moments pass. I had a vision of a kingdom, but I traded it for gin. Opening the window to let the cold and dark in. My lipstick is smudged and my prophecies are blurred. I've forgotten the power of the revolutionary word. I'm preaching to the pigeons in the middle of the park, lighting up a cigarette to find a momentary spark. The scrolls are all empty and the ink is turned to wine. I'm losing the connection to the sacred and divine. They used to follow me to the mountain and the sea. Now they're just embarrassed by the shadow of me. The oracle is busy and the spirit is completely spent, paying for a paradise that we only ever rent. The temple is a tavern and the choir is a ghost, raising up a final and a very bitter toast. Wasted prophets staggering through the neon light, losing the direction in the middle of the night. It's a drunken revelation, a blurry kind of blues, with a holy reputation that you're destined to lose. Oh, wasted prophet, shouting at the wind and the rain, trying to find a logic for this self-inflicted pain. I sold my silver sandals to pay for one more round, while my grandest ambitions are lying on the ground. The staff is broken and the sheep have all run away, leaving me alone at the end of a tragic day. I try to see the future, but the vapor is too thick. The magic of my presence is a disappearing trick. I'm humming a jazz tune in a bathroom stall alone, while I'm waiting for a message on a disconnected phone. I used to be the vessel for a high and holy sound. Now I'm just a wreck that the local scavengers found. I'll find my redemption at the bottom of the sink, before the entire universe decides to finally blink. The oracle is dizzy and the spirit is completely spent, paying for a paradise that we only ever rent. The temple is a tavern and the choir is a ghost, raising up a final and a very bitter toast. Wasted prophets staggering through the neon light, losing the direction in the middle of the night. It's a drunken revelation, a blurry kind of blues, with a holy reputation that you're destined to lose. Oh, wasted prophet, shouting at the wind and the rain, trying to find a logic for this self-inflicted pain. Break the bottle, clear the foggy tide head, listen to the warning that the ancestors have said. You cannot lead the people when you cannot even stand. You cannot find the ocean when you're buried in the sand. Wake up now, the time is short. Stumble, fall, hear the call, clear the sight. Find the light. Wasted prophets staggering through the neon light, losing the direction traveled remarkably, painfully far, from the tenement windows to the neon-lit bright street, trying to find a victory in the middle of a dark defeat. The gym is warm and the room is incredibly violently loud. I'm searching for a diamond in this ragged, dusty crowd. The concrete is hard, but the spirit is remarkably soft, sending our prayers and our smoke into the heavens aloft. We are kings in the alley, we are queens in the gutter line, drinking from a bottle of a very fermented bitter wine. The architecture is crumbling, the paint is peeling away, but we are dressing for the gala of a revolutionary day. It's a sophisticated struggle, a high fashion kind of pain, walking like a royal through the freezing city rain. We are weaving a tapestry out of the hunger and the grit, refusing to let the candle of our dignity be unlit. Ghetto velvet, smooth but incredibly dangerously tough, surviving in a world that is fundamentally, violently rough. It's a luxurious sorrow, a classic kind of spiritual blues, with nothing left to win and absolutely everything to lose. Oh, ghetto velvet, draped across the shoulders of the poor, waiting for the opening of the golden heavy door. The sirens are a symphony, playing for the broken heart, while the system tries to tear the community apart. I'm standing on the corner with the fedora tipped to the side, hiding all the secrets that the history tried to hide. We are the architects of a beauty that the masters can't buy, building a new Jerusalem underneath that smoggy sky. I've got a string of pearls that I bought for a single pound, picking up the pieces that I found upon the dirty ground. I'm a jazz singer performing in the basement, smoky and dim, singing a very soulful and a very revolutionary hymn. My voice is a weapon wrapped in a soft and purple glove, telling the story of a very resilient ghetto kind of love. It's a sophisticated struggle, a high fashion kind of pain, walking like a royal through the freezing city rain. We are weaving a tapestry out of the hunger and the grit, porch, staring at the empty fields, thinking about the harvest and the solitary yields. The green leaves are growing, but my house is awfully quiet. My mind is going crazy in a totally silent riot. Got my rolling papers and a lighter by my side. Nowhere left to run and absolutely nowhere to hide. Farming in the mountains far away from any crowd, blowing herbal circles into a solitary cloud. The altitude is peaceful, but the isolation stings. Listening to the song that the forest rooster sings. I cultivate the soil with my bare, calloused hands, a solitary guardian of these elevated lands. When the smoke arises, elevating up so high, it draws a hazy picture in the solitary sky. We seek a quiet comfort in the botanical embrace, living completely solo in this isolated space. A lonely fire burning in the afternoon breeze, a solitary comfort underneath the willow trees. No one here to share it, no one to pass it along, just me and the echoes of a deeply quiet song. Lonely fire bringing meditation to the brain, sheltering the hermit from the falling autumn rain. The sun is dipping lower, painting colors in the west, preparing my tired muscles for a needed evening rest. I strike a little match, illuminate the darkening shade. Thoughts of former lovers swirling wildly in my head. The plants are my companions in this hermitage of green, the quietest existence that my eyes have ever seen. I wrap my favorite blanket tightly around my shivering frame, whispering the syllables of a long-forgotten name. The embers glow brightly, a tiny warming spark, a solitary beacon in the encroaching heavy dark. I wish I had a partner to discuss the universe, but I only have my shadow, for better or for worse. When the smoke arises, elevating up so high, it draws a hazy picture in the solitary sky. We seek a quiet comfort in the botanical embrace, living completely solo in this isolated space. Lonely fire burning in the afternoon breeze, a solitary comfort underneath the willow trees. No one here to share it, no one to pass it along, just me and the echoes of a deeply quiet song. Lonely fire bringing meditation to the brain, sheltering the hermit from the falling autumn rain. Connect to the planet, sink your roots into the dirt. Nature is a medicine that numbs a social hurt. Breathe the earth, the essence, let the lungs expand. Appreciate the beauty of the untouched vacant land. Embrace the solitude, find the inner peace. Quiet night. I'm hearing the echo of a bass line through the floor, but there hasn't been a party in this house for a decade or more. The floorboards are creaking to a rhythm I used to know, while the temperature of the room begins to drop remarkably low. I'm dancing with a phantom in a dress of tattered lace, trying to remember the features of his disappearing face. The record is spinning, but the needle is made of bone, listening to a message on a very supernatural phone. We are the spirits of the dance hall, we are the shadows of the stage, trapped inside the history of a very haunted old age. The drum is a heartbeat that stopped beating years ago, moving with the tempo that is incredibly hauntingly slow. You can feel the vibration, but you can't touch the hand of the person who is leading this invisible dark band. It's a translucent melody, a transparent kind of sound, rising from the belly of the forgotten holy ground. Ghostly reggae floating through the halls of the mind, leaving every ounce of the physical reality behind. It's a supernatural sorrow, a rhythmic kind of spectral blue, with a haunting reputation that you're terrified to lose. Oh, ghostly reggae echoes in the middle of the night, vanish in the moment that you try to turn on the light. The lion is a silhouette against the foggy white moon, humming a very ancient and a very revolutionary tune. We don't need a body to be righteous and be brave. We are sending our vibrations from the quiet of the grave. The system can't kill what is already long since dead. We are the living nightmares inside the oppressor's head. I'm singing a jazz anthem to an audience of dust, while I'm trying to remember how to feel a little trust. My voice is a vapor that is winding through the hall, dissolving every barrier and every perimeter wall. I'll find my own sanctuary in the middle of the mist, before I finally realize that I no longer even exist. You can feel the vibration, but you can't touch the hand of the person who is leading this invisible dark band. It's a translucent melody, a transparent kind of sound, rising from the belly of the forgotten holy ground. Ghostly reggae floating through the halls of the mind, leaving every ounce of the physical reality behind. It's a supernatural sorrow, a rhythmic kind of spectral blue, with a haunting reputation that you're terrified to lose. Oh, ghostly reggae echoes in the middle of the night, vanish in the moment that you try to turn on the light. Cross the border, walk through the heavy wooden door. There is no use in crying for the body anymore. ripped stockings and a leather jacket stained with old dirt. Sitting in a diner trying to camouflage my hurt. I threw a brick through the window of the magistrate. Now I am hiding from the enforcement of the state. My knuckles are bruised from punching the precinct wall. Wondering if this mutiny is truly worth it all. Marching forward with the banner held incredibly high. Tear gas canisters explode and streak across the sky. We occupy the plaza, demanding our fundamental rights, enduring the freezing temperatures of these protest nights. But looking at the casualties scattered on the ground brings a heavy melancholy that is terribly profound. Defiance carries a remarkably exhausting toll, chipping away at the edges of the activist soul. We raise our clenched fists to challenge the mighty throne, but internally we weep, feeling desperately alone. Rebel sorrow, the tragic cost of the fight, weeping for the martyrs who vanished into the night. A revolutionary anthem sung with a cracking voice, bearing the burden of our confrontational choice. The barricades are burning, the revolution is awake, but oh, the agonizing ache that the uprising makes. Boot prints stamped permanently on the courthouse steps. We chant the slogans that the weary community accepts. But back in the bunker I shed an unexpected tear, missing the peaceful existence we had last year. The armor I wear is becoming incredibly dense. I am a weary soldier acting purely on defense. They call me an anarchist, a vandal of the worst degree, but they ignore the systemic oppression that I see. I smear my eyeliner crying in the bathroom stall before I go back out to answer the insurgent call. I drink black coffee to swallow the lump in my throat, adding another angry patch to my ragged coat. Defiance carries a remarkably exhausting toll, chipping away at the edges of the activist soul. We raise our clenched fists to challenge the mighty throne, but internally we weep, feeling desperately alone. Rebel sorrow, the tragic cost of the fight, weeping for the martyrs who vanished into the night. A revolutionary anthem sung with a cracking voice, bearing the burden of our confrontational choice. The barricades are burning, the revolution is awake, but oh, the agonizing ache that the uprising makes. Grief and rebellion dance in a complicated waltz, highlighting every one of the empire's glaring faults. We cannot surrender, we absolutely must persist, even if the sadness stubbornly clenches our wrist. Hold the front line, hide the flowing tears. Hold the line, we've been spine, fists up high, hear us cry. Hold the line, we've been spine, fists up high, hear us cry. Rebel sorrow, the tragic cost of the fight, weeping for the martyrs who vanished into the night. A revolutionary anthem sung with a cracking voice, bearing the burden of our confrontational choice. The barricades are burning, the revolution is awake, but oh, the agonizing ache that the uprising makes. The struggle continues with heavy hearts, rebel sorrow, until victory is won. pitch dark corridors without a single guiding lamp. The cobblestones are slippery, inexplicably cold and damp. I wear an oversized trench coat, collar flipped above my ear, dodging unseen silhouettes that mysteriously disappear. My boots make zero sound upon the charcoal-covered street, moving like a phantom, making an invisible retreat.
A massive power outage swallowed the entire neighborhood whole, plunging the architecture into a color resembling coal. We light the kerosene wicks to cast a very feeble glow, watching the obsidian shadow stretch tremendously low. The underworld conducts its business in the absence of the light, relying on the absolute obscurity of the moonless night. Embracing the total void, slipping through the unseen crack, finding comfort in the depths of the undeniable pitch black, where secrets are exchanged without a single witness around. And the deepest conspiracies remain eternally unfound. Trench town black, a canvas painted in pure ink, a dangerous environment where you barely have time to think, swallowing the vibrant colors, leaving only the severe stark. A remarkably beautiful, a terrifying journey through the dark. Midnight alley sing. The contraband is loaded under the cover of the total gloom, operating silently inside a window-lit subterranean room. We use a calling knock to enter the heavily fortified gate, knowing that a single mistake will seal our dreadful fate. The suit covers our faces, a brilliant natural disguise. Only the glowing embers reflect inside our cautious eyes. Applying heavy coal eyeliner to blend into the scenery, surrounded by the rusted metal of the abandoned machinery. I carry a classified envelope tucked beneath my hidden belt, experiencing the highest adrenaline that I have ever felt. The police searchlights sweep across the brick wall in vain, missing me completely as I stand firmly in the dark domain. Embracing the total void, slipping through the unseen crack, finding comfort in the depths of the undeniable pitch black, where secrets are exchanged without a single witness around. And the deepest conspiracies remain eternally unfound. Trench town black, a canvas painted in pure ink, a dangerous environment where you barely have time to think, swallowing the vibrant colors, leaving only the severe stark. A remarkably beautiful, terrifying journey through the dark. The midnight alley sing. Eradicate the illumination, let the heavy darkness rule. The blind man is a genius, while the visionary is a fool. Hide inside the contrast, become a creature of the shade. This is where the most permanent, unbreakable deals are made. Kill the lights, become the shadows. Steps so light, hidden forms out of sight. Trench town black, a canvas painted in pure ink, a dangerous environment where you barely have time to listening to the somber lullaby that the midnight alley sing. Fading into the alleyway, invisible to our trench town black, swallowed by the night. Hearing the echo of a bass line through the floor, but there hasn't been a party in this house for a decade or more. The floorboards are creaking to a rhythm I used to know, while the temperature of the room begins to drop remarkably low. I'm dancing with a phantom in a dress of tattered lace, trying to remember the features of his disappearing face.
The record is spinning, but the needle is made of bone. Listening to a message on a very supernatural phone. We are the spirits of the dance hall, we are the shadows of the stage, trapped inside the history of a very haunted old age. The drum is a heartbeat, it stopped beating years ago, moving with a tempo that is incredibly, hauntingly slow. You can feel the vibration, but you can't touch the hand of the person who is leading this invisible dark band. It's a translucent melody, a transparent kind of sound rising from the belly of the forgotten holy ground. Ghostly reggae floating through the halls of the mind, leaving every ounce of the physical reality behind. It's a supernatural sorrow, a rhythmic kind of spectral blues, with a haunting reputation that you're terrified to lose. Oh, ghostly reggae echoes in the middle of the night, vanish in the moment that you try to turn on the light. The lion is a silhouette against the foggy white moon, humming a very ancient and a very revolutionary tune. We don't need a body to be righteous and be brave. We are sending our vibrations from the quiet of the grave. The system can't kill what is already long since dead. We are the living nightmare inside the oppressor's head. I'm singing a jazz anthem to an audience of dust, while I'm trying to remember how to feel a little trust. My voice is a vapor that is winding through the hall, dissolving every barrier and every perimeter wall. I'll find my own sanctuary in the middle of the mist, before I finally realize that I no longer even exist. You can feel the vibration, but you can't touch the hand of the person who is leading this invisible dark band. It's a translucent melody, a transparent kind of sound rising from the belly of the forgotten holy ground. Ghostly reggae floating through the halls of the mind, leaving every ounce of the physical reality behind. It's a supernatural sorrow, a rhythmic kind of spectral blues, with a haunting reputation that you're terrified to lose. Oh, ghostly reggae echoes in the middle of the night,
you're terrified to lose. Oh, ghostly reggae echoes in the middle of the night, vanishing the moment that you try to turn on the light. Just a memory, just an echo, ghostly reggae, gone with the wind. With the wind. I'm staring at a map that's faded and completely torn. Since the day I weary, wandering love was born. I got silver jewelry clinking on my shivering wrist, searching for a sanctuary that might not even exist. Every city lamp feels like a cold and judgmental eye, while I'm chasing a mirage underneath this charcoal sky.
The mountains are calling from 1,000 miles away, but my heavy boots are sinking in the sticky urban clay. I've been told about a valley where the milk and honey flow, but the path is blocked by shadows everywhere I go. The compass is spinning, losing its magnetic mind, leaving the holy territory somewhere far behind. Looking through the telescope at the flickering tiny light, dividing the heavy curtains of this never-ending night. The distance is a canyon, the distance is a wall, waiting for the architect of the universe to call. Distant Zion, a kingdom in the clouds so high, a beautiful destination where the weary never die. It's a long-range longing, a spiritual far-off dream. Nothing in this wilderness is ever what it would seem. Oh, distant Zion, shimmering like a golden sea. One day the heavy iron gates will open for you and me. The prophets are whispering from the pages of the past, warning that the first shall eventually be the last. I'm building a bridge out of prayer and jagged stone to cross the dark abyss and reach the celestial throne. My throat is parched from singing in the dry and dusty wind, looking for a place where the broken can be mended and pinned. I got a jazz record playing in my mental hotel room, while I'm trying to escape this atmospheric heavy gloom. I'm packing my bags for a flight that never leaves the gate, tired of the constant agonizing solitary wait. I'll trade my expensive perfumes for a breath of mountain air, and leave this vanity behind without a single care. Looking through the telescope at a flickering tiny light, dividing the heavy curtains of this never-ending night. The distance is a canyon, the distance is a wall, waiting for the architect of the universe to call. Distant Zion, a kingdom in the clouds so high, a beautiful destination where the weary never die. It's a long-range longing, a spiritual far-off dream. Nothing in this wilderness is ever what
what it would seem. Oh, oh, distant Zion, shimmering like a golden sea. One day the heavy iron gates will open for you and me. Walking toward the light, the mountain is in sight. Distant Zion, oh, almost home now.
Walking down the canyon made of glass and cold steel, trying to find a heartbeat that is actually quite real. The pigeons are the only birds that fly around this place, reflecting the exhaustion on my very tired face. The asphalt is a desert and the subway is a cave, looking for a reason to be remarkably brave. The skyscrapers are the trees that don't produce any fruit, while the system tries to kill the very spirit and the root. We are lions in the basement, we are leopards in the street, trying to find a rhythm in the middle of the heat. The iron bars are hidden in the architecture's design, waiting for the moment to cross the finish line. It's a predatory world, it's a predatory town, where the only way to rise is to pull the brother down. The lights are never off and the noise is never still, caught within the gears of a very heavy mill. Concrete jungle, where the wild things try to survive, fighting every second just to stay remarkably alive. It's an urban wilderness, a metallic kind of blues, with 1,000 different ways to permanently lose. Oh, concrete jungle, shadows on the brick and stone, wandering the territory where the spirit is alone. No sun can reach the bottom of the alleyway tonight, where the children of the struggle are preparing for the fight. We are weaving through the traffic, we are weaving through the lies, seeing the reflection of the neon in our eyes. Jah is in the park, but the park is made of gray, searching for a portal to a natural bright day. I'm singing at the corner for some copper and some bread, while the ghosts of the ancestors are dancing in my head. I'm a soul-drenched survivor in a very plastic scene, trying to keep my dirty conscience remarkably clean. I find a way to go through the cracks in the cement before the energy of my entire youth is spent. It's a predatory world, it's a predatory town, where the only way to rise is to pull the brother down. The lights are never off and the noise is never still, caught within the gears of a very heavy mill. Concrete jungle, where the wild things try to survive, fighting every second just to stay remarkably alive. It's an urban wilderness, a metallic kind of blues, with 1,000 different ways to permanently lose. Oh, concrete jungle, shadows on the brick and stone, wandering the territory where the spirit is alone. Climb the highest tower, roaring to the wind, eradicate the labels where the spirit has been pinned. The city is a prison, but the mind is a free bird. Listen to the wisdom of the revolutionary word. Break the chains, tear down the walls, steel and stone,
city's alone, still standing in the shadows, concrete jungle. The lion is awake.
Is ticking loudly in the middle of the hall, while the smoke is curling lazily against the bedroom wall. I'm looking for a vision in the embers of the green, trying to escape from the tragedy of the daily scene. My eyes are heavy and my mind is a very dark room, searching for a candle in the middle of the gloom. Lighting up the chalice in the silence of the night, looking for a message in the flickering orange light. The world is asleep, but the spirit is remarkably awake, navigating every single agonizing deep mistake. It's a botanical medicine for a very spiritual pain, watching the moonlight dancing on the window pane. Higher and higher above the rooftops in the street, where the bitter memories and the herbal vapors meet, escaping the gravity of the heavy urban day, watching all the pressure simply drift and float away. Midnight fire burning in the middle of the dark, igniting the imagination with a tiny glowing spark. It's a nocturnal healing, a rhythmic kind of herbal blues, with a heavy reputation that you're terrified to lose. Oh, midnight fire, breathe it in until the head is light. Navigating the geography of a very soulful night. The lion is meditating in the cloud of aromatic smoke, trying to remember the words that the holy elders spoke. We don't need the city and we don't need the bright light to find the sanctuary in the middle of the heavy night. I'm a shaman of the shadows, I'm a prophet of the haze, looking for an exit from the repetitive and gray maze. I'm humming a jazz melody to a room of empty chairs, while I'm trying to forget about my monumental cares. My voice is getting smoky like the air inside the room, a beautiful protection from the impending silent doom. I find my own paradise in the middle of the cloud, before the morning arrives and becomes incredibly loud. Higher and higher above the rooftops in the street, where the bitter memories and the herbal vapors meet, escaping the gravity of the heavy urban day, watching all the pressure simply drift and float away. Midnight fire burning in the middle of the dark, igniting the imagination with a tiny glowing spark. It's a nocturnal healing, a rhythmic kind of herbal blues, with a heavy reputation that you're terrified to lose. Oh, midnight fire, breathe it in until the head is light. Navigating the geography of a very soulful night. Close the eyes, let the
meditate. Midnight Kaya, burning in the middle of the dark, igniting the imagination with a tiny glowing spark. It's a nocturnal healing, a rhythmic kind of herbal blues with a heavy reputation that you're terrified to lose. Oh, Midnight Kaya, breathe it in until the head is light, navigating the geography of a very soulful night. Smoke in the air, stars in the eyes. Midnight Kaya, the sun is coming soon. Leaving the chaotic nightmare of our argument behind. The morning rays are merciless, exposing every awful flaw. A cruel ultraviolet light that feels incredibly raw. I squint my puffy eyes against the scorching yellow flare, feeling the immense humidity tangling my uncombed hair. Staring at the parched horizon where the crops refuse to yield, standing like a scarecrow in the middle of a barren field. The soil is baked solid, cracking under the intense degrees, begging the sweltering atmosphere for a momentary breeze. My canteen dried up hours ago, my lips are severely chapped. Inside this terrifying thermal oven, I am completely trapped. The temperature is elevating, melting our endurance away. Nowhere to find a shelter in the middle of the blazing day. We endure the blinding radiance, sweating from every pore, wondering how much longer we can take this solar war. Bitter sun baking the earth with the ruthless might, an agonizing spotlight replacing the gentle night, searing the fragile epidermis, leaving an angry burn, watching the vibrant green landscapes inevitably turn. Oh, bitter sun, a tyrant hanging in the pale blue sky, demanding that every single tear must instantly dry. Mirages dance upon the asphalt to deceptive watery trick, making my exhausted, hallucinating mind incredibly sick. The thermometer shatters from the absolute extreme heat, dragging my severely blistered, overloaded, weary feet. I seek the shadow of a cactus, a prickly, desperate shade, hoping this relentless, fiery punishment will finally fade. I draw the heavy velvet curtains, hiding from the awful glare, sitting by the oscillating fan, gasping for some cooler air. The ice cubes melt instantly inside my lukewarm lemonade, reflecting on the monumental compromises we have made. I romance with it quickly like a daisy in the severe drought, leaving no much longer. We can take this soul away. A bit of sun baking the earth with a ruthless might, an agonizing spotlight replacing the gentle night, searing the fragile epidermis, leaving an angry burn, watching the vibrant green landscapes inevitably turn. Oh, bit of sun, a tyrant hanging in the pale blue sky, demanding that every single tear must instantly dry. Praying for a dark eclipse to swallow the glowing sphere, waiting for the soothing twilight to miraculously appear. Block the radiation, shield the vulnerable tender skin. Let the cooling evening salvation finally begin. Bring down the dust, extinguish the flame. So thirsty, throat is dry, throat is dry, blazing north in the sky. Throat is dry, bit of sun baking the earth with a ruthless might, an agonizing spotlight replacing the gentle night, searing the fragile epidermis, leaving an angry burn, watching the vibrant green landscapes inevitably turn. Oh, bit of sun, a tyrant hanging in the pale blue sky, demanding that every single tear must instantly dry. The sun goes down, finally some shade. Bit of sun sinking in the west, sun goes down. I'm painting my sorrows in the shade of deepest navy, feeling the weight of the world so immensely heavy. My heritage is written in the bruises on my skin, searching for the place where the healing can begin. I've got a record spinning on a sapphire-colored wheel, trying to describe the blue vibrations that I feel.
The soil of the island is soaked in a royal dye, reaching for the wisdom of a purple-tinted sky. Our ancestors are whispering from beneath the ocean bed, telling all the stories that the history books misled. I'm digging through the clay with my bare and weary hands, reclaiming the spirit of our ancient holy lands. Deep beneath the surface where the cooling water flows, the secret of the universe eventually grows. It's a lineage of color, a pedigree of pain, falling from the heavens like a dark and indigo rain. Indigo roots stretching through the center of the earth, calculating the value of our spiritual worth. It's a soulful foundation, a reggae melody in blue, connecting the old world to the struggles of the new. Oh, indigo roots holding us steady in the gale, making sure the vessel of our dignity won't fail. The lion is wading through a field of lavender light, guarding the perimeter in the middle of the night. We don't need the glitter and we don't need the false gold to protect the sacred fire from the bitter biting cold. I'm planting the seed in the rich and cobalt dirt to grow a brand new remedy for the generational hurt.
at a club where the spotlight is a dim teal, trying to explain the way the lonely people feel. My voice is a river that is winding through the dark, looking for a landing spot for my tiny wooden ark. I find my salvation in the depth of the hue, where the spirit is authentic and the rhythm is true. Deep beneath the surface where the cooling water flows, the secret of the universe eventually grows. It's a lineage of color, a pedigree of pain, falling from the heavens like a dark and indigo rain. Indigo roots stretching through the center of the earth, calculating the value of our spiritual worth. It's a soulful foundation, a reggae melody in blue, connecting the old world to the struggles of the new. Oh, indigo roots holding us steady in the gate, making sure the vessel of our dignity won't fail. Dive into the pigment, let the color soak the bone. You are never wandering or traveling alone. The earth is a mother with a heart of violet stone, protecting the vibrations that the wicked have disowned. Hold on tight, sink down deep in sleep. Roots are strong, carry the song. Oh, indigo roots stretching through the center of the earth, calculating the value of our spiritual worth. It's a soulful foundation, a reggae melody in blue, connecting the old world to the struggles of the new. Oh, indigo roots holding us steady in the gale, making sure the vessel of our dignity won't fail. Deep blue spirit, never gonna